Have you ever asked yourself, why do I always fall for the wrong person? Not just once, but again and again and again. You give love, you care deeply, you stay loyal, and somehow you still end up hurt. Meanwhile, the person who actually treats you right, who respects you, who shows up for you, you just don't feel that spark. Why? Is it bad luck? Or is there something deeper, something psychological, controlling your choices without you even realizing it? Today, we're going to talk about the hidden psychological patterns that shape who you fall for and why nice people often end up choosing the wrong ones to love. Because once you understand this, you won't see love the same way again. Let's first understand one thing clearly. Who is the wrong person? It's not always someone toxic or obviously bad. Sometimes it's just someone who doesn't choose you fully, doesn't value you the way you deserve, or keeps you in confusion. They reply, but late. They care, but only sometimes. They show love, but inconsistently. And yet, you feel deeply attracted to them. Now here's where it gets interesting. Your brain doesn't choose people based on logic. It chooses based on perception and familiarity. Think about this for a second. When someone is always there for you, texts you on time, makes you feel safe, your mind almost takes it for granted. It feels normal. But when someone is distant, hard to read, emotionally unavailable, suddenly they feel special. You start overthinking everything. Why did they reply like that? Did I do something wrong? Why are they acting different today? And without realizing it, you get emotionally hooked. It's like trying to get into an exclusive VIP club. If they don't let you in, you start believing something inside must be amazing. But in reality,
It might just be average people pretending to be important. This is what we call the scarcity illusion. The less available someone is, the more valuable they appear. And instead of asking, do they deserve me? You start asking, how do I win them? Now let's go a little deeper, because this part is uncomfortable. Sometimes we don't chase unavailable people because they're special. We chase them because deep down, we don't feel worthy. There's this silent belief in the background. If someone easily loves me, maybe I'm not that valuable. But if someone is hard to get, if I can make them love me, then I must be worth something. So what do? We chase. We try harder. We ignore red flags. We stay in situations where we're not respected just to feel chosen. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine this. There are two people in your life. One person texts you, "Hey, I really enjoy talking to you. I appreciate you." Simple, clear, honest. The other person disappears for 2 days, then suddenly comes back with, "Hey, sorry, I was busy." Now, logically, you know who's better for you, but emotionally, you feel more drawn to the second person. Why? Because your brain is chasing uncertainty, and uncertainty creates obsession. Now, here's something even deeper. Your attraction is not random, it's programmed. Most of your relationship patterns come from your childhood. The way you are loved becomes the way you recognize love. If love felt inconsistent, if it felt like something you had to earn, your brain learned this is what love feels like. So when someone calm, stable, and consistent comes into your life, it feels boring. Not because it is boring, but because it's unfamiliar. But when someone is hot and cold, confusing, unpredictable, it feels like chemistry. It feels intense. It feels like love. But it's not love. It's familiarity. And this creates a dangerous pattern. You become the one who gives more, tries harder, waits longer, forgives faster, and you attract someone who pulls away, avoids commitment, and gives you mixed signals. So what happens? You chase, they distance. You give more, they give less. And instead of walking away, you get even more attached, because now it's not just love anymore. It's a challenge. You start thinking, if I just try a little more, they'll change. But they don't. And slowly, you lose yourself in the process. There's also something else happening here. A lot of nice people don't just love. They try to fix. You see someone broken, emotionally distant, hard to understand. And instead of walking away, you see potential. You tell yourself, they're not bad, they're just hurt. If I love them enough, they'll change. But the truth is, you're not falling in love with who they are. You're falling in love with who they could be. And that's not a relationship. That's a project. And love was never meant to be a project. There's also a biological reason behind this. When someone gives you love inconsistently, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical involved in addiction. So when they text you after ignoring you, you feel a high. When they show affection after you're being distant, it feels intense, and your brain starts confusing this emotional roller coaster with passion. But real love, it's not chaotic, it's not confusing, it's calm. And unfortunately, calm feels unfamiliar to someone used to chaos. So here's the truth you need to hear. You're not attracted to the wrong person. You're attracted to what feels familiar, even if it hurts you, even if it drains you, even if it breaks you. Because somewhere deep inside, your mind is trying to fix an old emotional wound. You're not just loving them, you're trying to heal something within yourself. Now, the most important question: how do you stop this? First, awareness. You have to understand your pattern. Notice who you're attracted to. Notice how they treat you. And ask yourself, is this love or is this familiar pain? Second, redefine love. Love is not chasing. It's not proving. It's not suffering. Love is peace. It's respect. It's consistency. If you constantly feel anxious, confused, or insecure, that's not love. That's emotional survival. Third, raise your standards. Stop asking, do they like me? Start asking, do they treat me right? Because someone can like you and still hurt you. And finally, turn that love inward. Think about someone you truly care about. Maybe your mother, your sibling, your best friend. Now ask yourself, would you allow someone to ignore them, disrespect them, make them feel insecure? No. So why accept that for yourself? The love you give others, you have to learn to give it to yourself too. Let me leave you with this. Being a nice person is not your weakness. It's your strength. Your ability to love deeply, to care, to stay loyal. That's rare. But it becomes dangerous when you give that love to people who don't deserve it. You don't need to become cold. You don't need to stop loving. You just need to start choosing better. Because the right person won't make you chase, won't confuse you, won't make you question your worth. They will choose you clearly, consistently, without confusion. And if something in this video made you realize your own pattern, comment below, I choose better. And if you want more real, honest content like this, make sure you subscribe, because understanding your mind is the first step to changing your life.